You're listening to A Daughter, A Daddy, A Podcast, a Jamil Varil podcast on Spotify, Apple, YouTube, and all major podcasting platforms. And we're your co-hosts,
Adam!
and her daddy. How's it going today, little love?
Good.
Excellent, excellent. Are you all excited for today's episode of A Daughter, A Daddy, A Podcast?
Yes! Yoy!
Yo-yoy! All those weird and wacky One Piece laughs, right?
Yeah.
They're a lot of fun. For those who know, that yo-yoy is coming from a member of CP-9, because today we're going to be going into various different things, some of what we watched, and we're going to be talking about the Water 7 and Enies Lobby arcs as far as what we watched from One Piece. Then we'll be going into some of what we have played. We're talking about how Autumn is starting her Ultra Moon file and how I got back into Jurassic World Alive. After that, we will talk about some of what is being created, and Autumn will talk about RPG Maker. And finally, we will talk about some of what we've learned as we've been putting her New Jersey report together about the Garden State. And if you like what you're hearing, remember to check us out on social media, like, subscribe, and follow. All right, Autumn, Water 7, Annie's Lobby. I know you enjoyed this arc a lot. There's a lot going on. Where do you want to start with all of this?
How about the sea train?
The Sea Train. Okay, talked about the Sea Train.
Well, the sea train is like a boat. Only it's more like a boat and a train put together. It's basically like a train where it carries passengers and stuff to different islands in One Piece.
Yeah, and who created the Sea Train? Do you remember?
Tom.
And what other thing did Tom create too?
Tom also made Gold D. Rogers' ship, the King of the Pirates.
Oh, yes, he did. And as a matter of fact, it goes into a little bit of the background story with Tom Iceberg and Cuddy Flan, right?
More like Frankie, but still.
Well, I mean, the original name he was given was Cuddy Flan, but so maybe we start in the past where it begins. Tom is going to be arrested because he actually helped make the boat for the King of the Pirates, right?
Yeah, and the Marine sure didn't like that because, the King of the Pirates is a pirate.
Yeah, no, definitely. But he convinces them that Water 7, the island of water that they live on, needs a lot of help. And he shows them his plans for making the sea train, right?
Yep.
And along with Granny, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she keeps it going through this whole time, but he's able to build it with his two apprentices, Iceberg and Cuddy Flan, who is later known as Frankie. Fast forward a little to the present day. Granny Kokoro is still actually running the train station, and who helps her with the running of it?
Chimney, her daughter.
Yes, isn't it wonderful? Chimney's a pretty crazy character, right?
Yeah, so I don't understand because kids that age would usually be crazy.
And Frankie is now like in charge of the criminal underground in Water 7, and Iceberg is in charge of Galley Law. You want to tell a little bit about what Galley Law is?
They're a shipwright company.
Yeah, they build some of the best ships around, right?
Right.
And they have a lot of crazy strong people working for them.
Right.
Well, tell us a little bit about some of them. Who are some of your favorites of that group?
To be honest with you, I felt like Polly. I think it's funny when Polly gets angry. I find that silly whenever he gets angry.
When Paulie gets angry?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, when Paulie gets angry, it's definitely funny, right?
Uh-huh.
He just goes off the handle. And Paulie is really kind of Iceberg's right-hand man, right?
Yeah.
You want to tell a little bit about him and how he fights and how he builds?
He fights with the ropes.
Yeah, he whips ropes out from either arm and he ties his opponents up, right?
Yeah.
Very fun. And there's also some other important people there too, like Rob Lucci.
Yeah.
The pigeon, right?
Mm-hmm. Rob Lucci, the actual person, is quiet, so there's this bird that speaks for him.
Yeah, he has a
basically.
pigeon that does a ventriloquist act, and him and well, should we start to give some of the spoilers here? Or should we wait just a little bit before we say that?
I think we should give them the spoilers now.
Okay, talk to it. What is the significance of Rob Lucci?
CP-9. Dun 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 dun.
All right. And CP-9, who are they?
The government. Dun
Yeah.
dun dun
They're like
dun.
basically the Illuminati. They're the hidden shadow government. They're an organization of spies that infiltrate places. So Rob Lucci, Kaku, and Khalifa and the bartender Bluto, they've all infiltrated Galila because Iceberg supposedly has something really powerful, right?
Right. Pluton. Dun 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 dun.
And what is Pluton?
Pluton is an ancient weapon that could destroy the world in this place.
Yeah, no, and they're trying to take it from him because CP-9 wants to be able to use it to end the pirate era.
Yeah.
So, after a long time undercover, eventually the Straw Hats get mixed up with this whole thing,
Yeah.
and Nico Robin gets mixed up, right?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit of the role Nico Robin plays in this storyline.
She plays as another member of CP-9 too.
But yeah, she's not actually a member of CP9, but she is being used by CP9, right?
Yeah.
And she temporarily leaves the Straw Hats during this
Yeah.
because, as far as she's been told, their lives are going to be spared if she's willing to give herself up. And meanwhile, the Straw Hats, that's not the only loss that they're dealing with during this time.
Usopp leaves the crew too.
What happened? Why did Usopp leave the crew?
'Cause, you see, the Going Merry, the original ship, was starting to break to the point where it won't make it to the next island, and the others were planning on, like, getting a new ship, and Usopp didn't want to let the Merry go, so he, like, challenges Luffy, the captain, to a duel and loses and leaves the crew.
Yeah, the Mary is broken down beyond repair. Galley Law Company confirmed that the Going Merry cannot be fixed. That was a pretty sad moment, right?
Yeah.
And meanwhile, there's an assassination attempt made on Iceberg, and the Straw Hats all got mixed up in that, even though it's CP9 that's trying to take him out. And eventually, the word gets out that Cuddy Flan, or Frankie, who the Straw Hats are also fighting with during this time, right?
Yeah.
Yep. He actually is the one with the blueprints for Pluton, right?
Yeah. But CP9 doesn't realize that.
Yeah, until much later. What is Nico Robin's role? Why is she important in all this to CP9?
Says she's the only one that can read the ancient language.
And CP9 eventually captures Frankie with the blueprints,
Mm-hmm.
captures Nico Robin, who can read it,
Yeah.
and they take the two of them to Annie's lobby during a storm. Talk to us a little bit about Aqua Laguna.
Aqua Laguna is like the storm that comes to Water 7.
Yeah, really powerful one, right?
Yeah.
It just kind of floods the whole area, and they attack Iceberg and everyone on the night that Aqua Laguna is coming, and that's the night that they take Robin and Frankie away. But the Straw Hats are able to save Iceberg, right?
Yeah.
And they decide it's time to go out after them. The whole crew plus Sniper King.
Yeah. Sniper King is like Usopp in disguise, kinda.
Yeah, because Usopp's still very attached to them, even though he left the crew.
Yeah, so he, like, dresses up, and when he's dressed up like that, he calls himself Sniper King.
Yep. And when they get to Annie's lobby, what do the Straw Hats do?
They declare war on the government.
Yeah. And Robin's just telling them all that just go save yourselves. It's like, my life isn't worth it. But eventually, Luffy keeps on telling her, we're not leaving without you. We care about you. You're part of our crew. And what does Robin say at that point in time?
She wants to live.
Yeah, it's just a beautiful moment. There are so many times that you could cry throughout this arc, right?
Yeah.
Or these two arcs together. There's the Mary going down, there's Usopp leaving the crew, Nico Robin leaving, and then the I Want to Live. It sounds like you're trying to say something, Autumn. What are you trying to say?
I wanted to explain how they declared war on the government.
Explain it. Yeah.
Luffy tells Usopp disguised as Sniper King to burn down their flag, and he does.
Yeah. Totally crazy, right?
Yes, I can't believe he did that.
Yep. And during this arc, we not only get the background story for Frankie as a kid, but we also get the background story for Robin as a kid with Oroha, right?
Yeah,
And we met Saul D. Jaguar, who plays a big role.
yeah.
So the members of Straw Hats all fight the members of CP9, and eventually they're not only able to bring back Robin, but they're able to bring back who else? Who else comes back besides Robin?
Usopp.
because he eventually apologizes. And did they add anyone else during this time?
Yes, Frankie and the Thousand Sunny.
You want to tell us a little bit about the Thousand Sunny?
The Thousand Sunny is their new ship that Frankie made them.
Yep. So they all leave together, and this is where we meet Garp.
Yes, Luffy's grandfather,
And
Monkey D. Garp.
he chases them away at the end.
Yeah,
And how do the Straw Hats escape him?
Kuda burst.
And what is that?
Yeah, so the ship is cola, and like the Frankie ship that he made them is cola powered, and like it explodes itself to burst it up, kind of.
Yeah. We didn't mention that Frankie's a cyborg.
Yeah, Frankie is a cyborg.
He's a cola-powered cyborg.
Yes, the cola part is funny.
I want to tell a little bit about that body part, how he recharges. I know you had a favorite scene with him and Chopper, right?
So there's this one part in it where it's really funny, where Frankie like loses like his cola power and like he has to fight someone, and Chopper there, Tony Chopper was there, and well, a fridge was nearby, so like one of the enemies is caught inside the fridge, so Chopper just quickly grabs something out without realizing what it is, hands it to Frankie, and like the first one was like tomato juice.
Yeah.
And then like Frankie like tosses the bottle at the fridge, and Frankie's like, "This isn't cola." And then Frankie said, try it again," or something like that.
Yeah, no, it's all different moods whenever he has other juices put in him, right?
Yes.
Absolutely funny. In the end, the Straw Hats have the new Thousand Sunny. They bring on Frankie. They get Usopp and Robin back, and they head off on their adventure, now full enemies of the world government with really large bounties, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of fun, a lot of fun. So I also heard that you started playing your first file of Ultra Moon, right?
Yep.
Okay, so that's the Pokemon game Gen 7, the Alolan region. Who did you choose as your starter?
Poplio.
Poplio, okay. And how far have you gotten? Any major events happen yet?
No, but I didn't meet Cosmog and the little girl.
Tell us about Cosmog and the little girl.
There's this little girl that like cares for a Cosmog, kinda.
Okay, very cool, very cool.
Though Cosmog has to be keeping a secret, so the little girl helps like hide Cosmog.
Okay. Do you remember what Cosmog eventually evolves into?
It evolves into Cosmogen, and it either evolves into Lunala or Solgaleo, depending on each part of the day. If it's in the daytime, it will evolve into Solgaleo. If it evolves in the nighttime, it will evolve into Lunala.
You're a big fan of when Solgaleo and Lunala fused with Necrozma too, right?
Yeah, Dawnwing and Duskwing.
Yeah, you have both the Dawnwing Necrozma and a Duskwing Necrozma in Pokemon Go?
No, only a Dawnwing.
Okay. Next time it comes around, we'll make sure you have enough Necrozma and Solgaleo candy and the fusion material to make a Duskwing too. Sound good?
Mm-hmm. Duskwing is Solgaleo fused with Necrozma, and Dawnwing is Lunala fused with Necrozma.
Okay. So you're starting that adventure. Have you done your first island challenge yet?
What is an island challenge?
Oh, I'm not going to ruin it for you. They did something different than the gyms this time around. You actually have to beat the island bosses instead. So a lot of fun, a lot of fun. Meanwhile, I recently got back into playing Jurassic World Alive. So that was kind of fun.
Yeah.
I'm having fun chasing uniques. I'm not at a point where I have any apexes or anything yet, but I do have a pretty decent Distortionist Rex. And yeah, getting back into that. It's so fun collecting the DNA of dinosaurs to fuse together to make other types of dinosaurs. So Mommy and I are having some fun with that. And you're having some fun with some creating of your own too.
Yep.
Talk to us a little bit about what you have been making recently.
A new game.
Okay, what type of a game?
RPG made game.
Yes, you're using the program RPG Maker, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's something that you like to use, and we'll probably link RPG Maker in the show notes. Sounds good?
Sounds good.
Okay, what is the name of the game that you're making?
Shooting Stars.
Shooting Stars. Okay, can you give us a little bit about it? Tell us what has you so excited about it?
Well, the main character's name is Hope, which I made as an angel.
Oh, very cool. Do you have your opening scene made yet completely?
We have most of the boards done. Well, some of them. Well, not all of them, but some of them. You start in a field with, like, a very fancy tent with has the main character's two older and younger sisters in it.
Okay, very cool, very cool. I look forward to playing it. I need to play your Save Pluto game sometime.
Yeah, though Mama and me still have to work on that one with the glitches.
Okay. Yeah, when you get it glitch free. But yeah, Save Pluto was the first game you made through RPG Maker.
Yeah, and we completed that one except for the glitching part.
Tell me something fun about Save Pluto.
Well, basically, I made like a town of it called Pluto that was named after Pluto, like in the old planet Pluto. I named
Okay.
it after that.
Very cool, very cool.
And well, the basic part is you have to save Pluto from like the bandits that are there that are trying to take over it.
I thought you were going to have to save Pluto from getting kicked out of the solar system. I knew it wasn't that type of game. All right, so you have to save the town from bandits. Very fun, very fun. Meanwhile, we've also been working on your New Jersey report, and we're getting ready to do some more class trips. And you recently learned about some of the top things that make New Jersey the Garden State, don't you?
Yeah, blueberries, potatoes, and corn are some of its main products.
Oh my goodness. Is there any better vegetable than Jersey sweet corn?
I don't think there is, to be honest with you, in my opinion.
You get that nice piece of corn on the cob, you put the butter all over it.
Yeah, it's so good. Oh, now I'm hungry just thinking
You
about
get all
it.
that sloppy mess all over your hands as you're eating it, right?
Yeah.
Have something messy with barbecue sauce with it.
Barbecue?
Nah, you don't like a little bit of corn on the cob with your barbecue?
I never had a barbecue, so I don't know.
Well, we definitely have to make sure you have some sort of like barbecued meat with corn on the cob sometime,
That sounds yummy.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Very yummy. And you love the blueberries, right?
Yes.
New Jersey's actually the like top blueberry provider in the world. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, that is awesome. I didn't know that.
And there were a few other things you learned about New Jersey, especially our area. What is our area known famous for?
The place we live in is actually a good vacation spot.
A big time vacation spot, the Jersey Shore, right?
Yeah.
What are some of the big famous towns of the Jersey Shore?
Point Pleasant and Asbury Park.
And we also have a lot of history in this area too.
Yeah.
Long Branch has a lot of history with the presidents, right?
Yeah, especially James A. Garfield and Woodrow Wilson.
Yeah, 7 presidents actually resided in this town at some point in time or another, or at least vacationed here.
Really?
Yeah.
Because for all we know, we could be stepping into the president's footsteps for all we know.
Well, I mean, there's a chance that they came out to where we live. I mean, we live a little west of the shore, so we don't live directly on it.
Yeah, but when we took a history lesson there, we probably could have.
Oh yeah, no, but when we visited Long Branch and we were walking around everywhere, we definitely walked in the footsteps.
Yeah.
So that was a lot of fun. So once again, we talked a little bit about our One Piece adventure together as we went over Water 7 and Annie's Lobby. Then we talked a little bit about some of what we've been playing, including Ultra Moon and Jurassic World Alive. Then we talked about RPG Maker and some of the projects Autumn's making on it. And finally, some of what she's learned as she's been putting together her Jersey report, including New Jersey as the Garden State and the Jersey Shore. Autumn, close us out.
This is a Daughter, a Daddy, a podcast signing out. Bye!
Bye. And remember, if you like what you heard today, check us out on social media, like, subscribe, and follow. And check out all J-Mail for Real podcasts. Once again, this is a Daughter, a Daddy, a podcast. A place where a daughter and her daddy watch, read, play, create, and learn together.